Well, welcome to the first of Bethel Church in Nelson's Real Lives. We want to introduce you to real people and for them to tell you their real stories, and in particular, the difference that knowing Jesus personally has made to their lives. And do you know that's especially true during lockdown, in a time when so many of our lives have been turned upside down, when people have real fears and worries. I just mentioned that this is Esther we're going to be speaking to today. Esther, with your story, you were born to Christian parents, you were brought up going to church as a child. Doesn't that make you safe automatically, Esther?
Yes, I was born into a Christian family. Dad was the pastor of the local church in Nelson, Bethel, for over 30 years, and I went to church. I've been going to church my whole life, but that does not give me a free ticket to heaven by any means.
But why couldn't you just sort out your life by yourself?
Yeah, well, I can't sort it out myself because I'm a sinner. And Jesus said, is recorded in the Bible, that you must be born again. And he also said, I am the way, the truth and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me. So I couldn't get to heaven through my parents. I couldn't get to heaven through going to church. I could only get to heaven through Jesus Christ. And that is what I find really wonderful about the Christian message, is that Jesus came to take away my sin. And in him, I am right with God.
So Christianity then it's centered around Jesus, and it's based on knowing a person. Why is Jesus so special to you now, Esther?
Jesus died for me and took the punishment for my sin. Nobody else has done that.
Okay, and what about, especially at the moment, going through a time of lockdown, uncertainty, when everyone's lives have been turned upside down? What difference does knowing Jesus make in your life today?
Well, it's not made me superhuman, I can tell you that much. It's made me very much aware of my humanness and my weakness in all of this that's going on. Jesus obviously knew how much we would worry and be afraid in this life about things because of the amount of times that it says in the Bible, do not be afraid. And one verse which helps me a lot, especially in times like this, is from the Old Testament, and it says, do not be afraid, I am with you, I am your God, let nothing terrify you, I will make you strong and help you, I will protect you and save you. Now that doesn't mean that I'm immune to catching the virus, nobody is, but it does give me comfort because the virus cannot destroy my soul. And I know that God is in control of everything and he's got a perfect plan, and I don't understand why it's happening, but I trust him and that gives me comfort.
Thank you, Esther. Thank you for taking the time just to share something of your story with us. If you've got questions, if you want to find out more, you can get in touch with us through our Facebook page, Bethel Church Nelson, or through this YouTube channel as well. Either if you want to ask us some questions, or if you'd like a free Bible or a book that introduces you to some of these big questions we're talking about. Otherwise, we hope to see you next time.